I consider myself to be a collector of mysteries, facts, theories, conspiracy theories, etc. Well, here are some mind boggling theories that will leave you questioning your existence. Number 1. The Singularity. Futurists like Ray Kurzweil say in the coming decades, human will experience a technological singularity by which we will transcend beyond biology itself. Intelligent civilizations such as ours, says Kurzweil, are destined to evolve into super-intelligent, possibly machine-based beings whose computational powers go exponentially. After such a singularity, we would be able to harness the power of our own sun in order to accomplish interstellar feats only dreamed of in science fiction, such as creating Dyson spheres and literally saturating the known universe with consciousness. Some progressive thinkers like Noam Chomsky have labeled the theory science fiction, while others question the classist undertones of the theory's transhumanist enthusiasts. Number 2. Our universe is a computer simulation. This theory supposes that because of the overwhelming likelihood of technological singularities occurring in the universe, it is quite likely that advanced civilizations, either us in the future or aliens in a distant galaxy, have created or will create simulations. Since the number of these simulations would be in the billions, Bostrom submits that it's actually quite likely we are living in some sort of a computer simulation. Perhaps what is most odd about the simulation theory is that there are actually prominent scientists and physicists who not only think it's possible, they are actively conducting experiments to prove it. A team of German physicists think that eventually we will be able to paint a better portrait of the so-called numerical simulation that is our universe. They are working to create a mini simulation that require physical constraints in order to run. They want to see if those same constraints exist in our own universe. Lending even more support to this mind-numbing theory, theoretical physicist S. James Gate has discovered something extraordinary in his recent string theory research. Essentially, deep inside the equations we use to discover our universe, Gate has found computer code, and not just any code, but extremely peculiar self-dual linear binary error correcting block code. That's right, error correcting ones and O's wound up tightly in the quantum core of our universe. Number 3. The Fermi Paradox. The Fermi Paradox is an argument originally made by physicists Enrico Fermi and Michael H. Hart, who presented an apparent contradiction between how many alien civilizations are thought to be out there and our lack of evidence for their existence. If the Drake equation is right and there are literally millions of intelligent species in our galaxy alone, it is puzzling that we have received no signals or messages from any of them. This is known as the Great Silence. There have been some incredibly interesting solutions proposed over the years, one of which includes the simulation theory. Number 4. Retroactive precognition. Future events can affect present cognition. In January of 2000, Dr. Daryl J. Bem of Cornell University wrote a controversial paper called Feeling the Future: Experimental Evidence for Anomalous Retroactive Influences on Cognition and Affect, in which he describes a serious experiment he conducted seeking to prove precognition. More specifically, Bam presented evidence that future events can affect present cognition, working off the premise that there are anomalous processes of information or energy transfer that are currently unexplained in terms of known physical or biological mechanisms. Bem tested 1,000 college students for their ability to correctly intuit random information. In one study, Bam conducted a reverse memory test, having his subjects categorize random words that they would later commit to memory. Bam's results showed that all the students were more likely to recall words in the present if they later memorized them. Number 5. We live in a multiverse that contains an infinite number of universes. There are a variety of parallel universe theories out there. The inflationary bubble universe, the many worlds theory, etc. They all presuppose that there is a larger multiverse that contains our universe and many others. One type of parallel universe envisions countless bubble universes popping up and disappearing. This would mean that the beginning of our universe, the Big Bang, was just the creation of one bubble in a vast sea of inflating universes, which will eventually pop, or whatever universes do when their bubble juice becomes too unstable. Type 2 also includes the brain universe, which is an evolution of string theory. One possible implication of parallel universes is the idea that there are an infinite copies of you in an infinite number of universes carrying out every possible version of existence.